Good morning, all of you. Today's lecture is going to explain or express you about the required skill set for budding engineers, means developing engineers. If you have selected engineering as your field or career sector, then you should know that which are the required skills of an engineer, and you have to acquire those skills within your 4 years of tenure of your academic life. So let us see what are the skills required for engineers. So before going to see what are the skills that required for engineer, we will see what is skills. First of all, Sir plus skill plus S is the formula that can explain you what is the skill. I have taken this for explanation of skills from my point of view. So first word is sir. Sir means what? See, you know that in the history of India, this degree, sir degree, is given by Britain to the people those have done extraordinary work in their lifetime, like Nobel Prize. Same way, this sir degree was given by Britishers to the people of his country, and as well as country like India, where they had their freedom, their kingdom before the 1950. So what do you mean by sir? Today we call a person sir when we have certain qualities in that person. At that time we can call him sir. So sir is a degree having lot of qualities in it. He must be the intelligent person, he must be a gentleman person, or he must have knowledge about everything about the society, politics, also economic. Means we think a person sir, or we call a person sir when we have in the academics nowadays, but sir word has lot of thing in it. As a result, it has a particular value, it has a particular set of terms and conditions, skills and requirements. We cannot say anybody sir. We say sir the person who is having good qualities in him. Knowledge is good, behavior is good, also he is having etiquettes with him or her. So in short, I may say that sir word indicates that skills or etiquettes, manners, and we cannot call anybody sir though the person who is having good skills, good qualities with him, good categories of knowledge, behavioral skills. So what I may say in short, sir means a person who is ideal one and we want to follow him, or we want to go on the path of that person, because that person is having impact, maybe psychological, maybe intellectual, maybe emotional impact on us. So sir means a quality set of particular things that we require in a person when we call him sir. Next, skill. So killing what? You have to kill yourself first. Self first means what? Your self ego, your self centered view of life. Means you think that you are at the center of the your world and everything is in peripheral. Not at all. You have to kill yourself, you have to kill your negative thoughts, you have to kill everything that is bad for you, even your behavior, even your understanding of the society or anything. So what I say here, killing means whatever the bad you have, whatever the negative you have. Means first of all you have to look at the sir like qualities. After looking at the sir like qualities, you will be able to understand that these are the bad things, these are the weak things, or these are the things or element that you have or behavior you have that you need to kill it. So said first of all sir categories, sir characteristics of sir. Look at it, analyze yourself and kill whatever the bad in you. And once you kill bad in you, you will be having further point, that is what S. Now you will turn your life, you will turn your thinking, you will turn your approach to look at the society and world, and every time you will be positive one, you will say yes. If anything comes immediately to you, you have to do it right now, you will say yes, not no, even though you know that it is not possible to do right now. So you have to shift from negative thoughts to positive thoughts, from no to yes, from qualities to killing bad habits, and in this way I may say that you will purify your personality, you will reconstruct, rebuild your personality. So what is the formula of sir plus kill plus yes is that sir like qualities. After observing that, looking at that, you have to kill whatever the bad in you, especially your negative thoughts and negative behavior, and turn to positive thinking, and always say yes, always say yes, because you should, if you say no, it means that you have negative thinking. So you have to change your negative thinking into positive thinking. This is about what I may say sir plus skill plus s. This is the explanation of sir plus skill plus s. Now next, a skill is the ability to perform an action with the determined results. This is the definitional, or maybe definition like information. A skill is the ability. Ability means power, energy. What is energy? Ability to do work. So to perform an action with the determined result, always there is a particular aim, purpose, action that you are going to do by deciding ultimate aim or ultimate result. Here example is that time management. Here point is that you manage your day or day manages you. See what I would like to tell you, time management, one of the skills of soft skills. How you are going to manage the time? You cannot manage the time, you have to manage yourself according to the time. This may be one of the views of time management, but basically I may say that you governs your day or day governs you. Day governs you, it means that you have no time management skill, and if you governs the day, it means that you are having good time management skill. Point is that you manages the day means whatever the happening in life according to you, not according to the day in which you are living. And if day manages you means you have to go according to the timetable of the day decided by somebody else. So first skill of time management explains that you have to be master of your own actions and time, because every human being is having 24 hours in his life. Maybe Narendra Modi is having 24 hours. Even you can say that all the great people in the world are having 24 hours in a day. Now point is that how they manages their 24 hours and how you manage your 24 hours. It means simple, you have to turn from your governing of your time from your point of view, not at all, from the governing of time other point of view to your own point of view. If you turn your day, means if day is governing you, is wrong, it is not correct one. You should govern your day. That is what skill you may understand. Second point, next point, skill drought keeps away 95 engineers from jobs in India. Means this is general observation, came out of the research, understanding or learning. In India, 95% engineers are not able to get jobs. Why? Because they are not having required skill set, they are not getting or learning or acquiring those skill set required for success, required for getting jobs, and those are we are going to see one by one. So that in 2015, Human Resource Management, or I may say HRD Ministry, has started one movement, that is what skill in India, to end, to put out the stop, or put out, I may say that we should end this drought. How can we end it? So for that sake, skill in India movement is there. Skill in India Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship has such a plans of providing various skills to engineers or to workers of company, and this is the one of the first major steps taken by government to eradicate or solve the problem of skills in India. So in short, what is skills? Skills means sir-like quality, those are good. Skill means what? You have to kill whatever the bad or negative traits you have, and S means you should turn to your positive thinking. This is about the skills. Definition tells us that it is ability to do work in a particular time or particular manner for a particular result. That for that sake we have taken the example of time management too. Next, skill rot is there. 95% engineers are not able to get the job because they are learning engineering for the sake of just sake of going there. It is not. Engineering is different, and other colleges means arts, science, commerce colleges are different. Science college is theoretical study of science, but engineering is the applied science, means you have to learn the science and you have to apply it. That is why lot of engineers now are getting knowledge, but they are not able to utilize that knowledge. That is what the case explained in the 3 idiots. What in 3 idiots it is shown that, or it is presented in such a way that engineers should do study not for the sake of knowledge but for the sake of application. Electricity, salt water conductor. Salt water is a good conductor of electricity. It is a science knowledge, scientific knowledge that has been used by Rancho to save himself from the ragging. We have seen that scene. So what does it mean? You should get theoretical knowledge and you should apply that theoretical knowledge into practical knowledge. If you are able to do so, it means that you have skills with you. We will go to next slide now. This is the skill set for engineers to develop during the academic of his 4 years of academic. First skill set is communication skill. Second skill set is soft skill. Third skill set is hard skill, and next is the life skill. What is communication skills? What is soft skills? What is hard skills? And what is life skill? We will see one by one. But remember, if you want to be successful engineer, if you want to get good career for you as an engineer, or maybe another academic person or professional person, first of all your communication skills should be good one, and you have to develop it. Next, after that you have to develop your soft skills, hard skills and life skills. These are the 4 skills, not only for engineer but for everyone that person is living in the society. If the person is having all these 4 skills with him, set of 4 skills with him, that person will be successful one. We generally observe that there are some people in society, they haven't studied in schools and colleges at all, still they are successful. Why? Because they have skill sets. Communication skill is good, soft skill is good, hard skill is good, and life skill is good. Means these 4 skills if you have, nothing will stop you to get success. See one by one now. First, communication skills. See, communication skills means what? LSRW: listening, speaking, reading and writing. Take any language, there are 4 skills of communication. Means we use language for the sake of communication. We use language for what? Sake of communication only. And if a language is there, language is expressed or utilized or used with the help of 4 things: listening, speaking, reading and writing. As a result, we have 4 skills of communication. Communication skills, not I am talking about the language skills. Language skills are different. Next point, in this communication skill there are 2 types of skills: receptive skills and expressive skill. Receptive skills are also called as comprehension skills, and expressive skills are also called as executive skills. This is what we are talking about: receptive skill, expressive skill, comprehensive skills, executive skills. What is receptive skills and comprehension skills? Means through which we get the knowledge or we receive the knowledge. Expressive skills means through which we express the knowledge. If you want to get knowledge about something, what you need to do? Listen and read. What you need to do? Listen and read. And if you want to express your knowledge, what you need to do? Speak and write. Are you getting my point? Means reception of knowledge, language, everything is through the listening and reading. Expression, whatever you have acquired through the learning, will be expressed or executed through the speaking and writing. As a result, what is seen? If you are good at speaking, it means that your listening is good. If you are good at writing, it means that your reading is good. What I am talking about? If you want to good at speaking, what you need to do? You need to listen correctly. If you want to write correctly, you have to read correctly. Very simple example I would like to give. This is the example given here. Grammar word. Correct spelling of grammar is GRAMMAR, but most of the time student write the wrong spelling. This is what GRAMMER. This is the basic difference. This is the basic difference because G-R-A-M-M-E-R. Here is the problem for the student. Why? Because whenever they are going to read something, what they do generally, they read the word up to the double M, G-R-A-M-M, and they never pay attention to last E-R or A-R. And it means that they are weak at reception. As a result, expression is weak. Means if you want to be a correct speaker of English, you should listen carefully. If you want to write correct spelling of words, you should read correctly. And this is what talking about the communication skills: listening, speaking, reading and writing. These are the 4 communication skills. Listening and reading are receptive skills, means through which you collect the information and knowledge. Expressive skills, speaking and writing, it is going to be developed after only listening and reading. See, whenever a child goes to a school and he start to learn the language, any language, first we do what? Which task is given to him? To listen, then to speak, then to read and then to write. That's why the writing comes at the end and listening comes at the front. So any child who is born in India can be placed in any other language domain like Japanese language, Chinese language or any other African language. That student or that child will learn that language, because this is what exposure of language makes you learn that language. Means there are 2 ways to learn language or language basically. One is the learning it by grammar, another is the learning it by drama, means dramatic way of learning English and grammatical way of learning English. What happens when we learn mother tongue? We learn mother tongue with the help of drama, means dramatic way of learning it, means we perform or we act into that language and we acquire that language. Again, after learning mother tongue, there will be a second language. For example, in India 3 language formula is there: Marathi, Hindi, English. If you learn Marathi first, then you have to learn the English and Hindi with the help of Marathi. At that time you will use grammar method, means you will study the grammar of language and then you will acquire the language. But best way to learn language is through dramatical way, not grammatical way, means you have to put yourself into acting of that language or learning of that language through acting. So this is about the communication skill. Next, soft skills. Soft skill is an umbrella term. Umbrella term means what? It is a larger one. Lot of things are included into it. That's why we may say it as an umbrella term. It has set of behavior skill, basically related skill to what? Behavior, means how you behave. Etiquette, manners are there in soft skill. Related to what? Mind, thinking and emotion. What kind of mind you are having, what kind of thinking you are having, what kind of emotion you are having. This is related to soft skill. It is said that if you want to put your thinking correctly or your life correctly, first you have to place or think positively, create the mindset. After creating mindset, control your emotions, control your energy. That will be proper channel for learning or acquiring the skills. First, mind should be clear, thoughts should be clear, your emotions should be clear, and then you should learn the skills. This is what about the soft skills. Definition tells that it is the cluster of personality traits. Personality means behavioral skills. Cluster means a group of social graces, communication, language, personal habit, friendliness, managing people, leadership, etc. These are the skill set or traits of soft skill that characterizes relationship with the other people. This is important, relationship with the other people. Means all these skills you will develop to acquire a good personality, a good character, good mindset. And if you have all these things very well with you, it means that you are having soft skills. Soft skill means not that is what touch, softness of touching. Personality should be soft. Personality should be gentlemanlike. You should have lot of skills in soft skills. We will study them one by one, no doubt, in the second year of engineering. But here, what is soft skill? Soft skill means what? That personality traits, or I may say set of behavioral skills in which we have emotions, thinking, mind, all in general. Now, further point is there, you can get the job by your intelligence, no doubt, but you cannot sustain it without the soft skill. As a result, students of engineering are in confusion. When they are going to study for the engineering, they are always pay lot of attention to theoretical part of learning engineering, and they never pay attention to the soft skill. As a result, I have here one formula. That formula is 70-30 formula. If you try to get 98% marks, 99% marks in engineering, that will be technical knowledge, and your knowledge will be good one, or I may say you will be strong at knowledge, but you will not be strong at soft skill. So instead of giving say 98 or 99% efforts to learn the theory and practical, what you have to do, you have to divide it into 70-30. Pay attention to 70% for academic and 30% attention for the learning skills, because whenever any company comes into the campus, they say that we will take campus of first class student first, or maybe the 70 more than distinction. Means what is see, a student having 70% 75% marks and person or student is having 90% marks are at same place to get entry for the campus. So it means that 95% mark student will get selected. Not at all. It is not means it is not possible, because campus will have first of all your technical knowledge checkup, then your communication checkup, then your soft skill checking, then your interview will be there, PI, all these things are there, and through that student will get selected into the company. So while learning engineering, you have to pay attention that you have to give 70% weightage to learn theoretical and practical part of engineering, and 30% weightage for learning skills of engineering. 4 skills are there: communication skill, soft skill, hard skill, and life skill. Let us go for next slide. These are the soft skills: public speaking, leadership, conflict management, decision making, time management, stress management, communication skill, interpersonal skills. Public speaking means what? See, for example, there are speeches, there are elocution competition, there are group discussions, meeting, presentation. All these activities are called as public speaking. You have to speak in public. If you are giving a speech to society or people of society, you are doing public speaking. If you are giving a lecture to few students in the class, that is lecture. But if you are giving guidance to someone in the society or outside society or in the company, what you are doing? You are doing the public speaking. Public speaking means speak in front of the audience. It may be 10 people, it may be 25 people, it may be 100 people, it may be 1000 people. Group discussion, debate, giving speech and elocutions, all are in public speaking. This is the first thing about the soft skill. There are so many soft skills, near about 100 soft skills are there. We have taken for information or learning only few one. Leadership skill, next one. Who is leader? The leader goes the way, shows the way, leads the way. That person is called a leader. So leader means what? First of all, that leader goes through a particular way, then he or she shows that way for others, that you should come by this way and get the success. And if any chance there is a problem for someone to go through that process, that leader leads that person and get him to the success. So this is what second skill. Conflict management. Lot of conflicts are there. Now China-India conflict is there. In the world there are so many conflicts going on due to the corona spreading. Further, decision making means you have to take decisions, and decision making depends on your knowledge. If you have good knowledge, past knowledge, you can take the decision. About the decision, Ratan Tata said that I take the decision first and then I work hard for making it correct. Means you can think for 2 days, 5 days and take decision. It is one way of learning or taking decision. Another way is take the decision, implement it, and work hard and make it correct. This is the formula of Ratan Tata. So these are the soft skills. and we have to devote at least 2 hours for public speaking, 2 hours for leadership skill. In short, I am talking about these are the soft skill, and you have to devote your 30% time for learning this soft skill. For today's lecture, this much sufficient. In the next lecture we will study about the hard skill and life skill. So thank you very much.